let's see who else is in the chat. Shadow Company is the first one to show up on YouTube. Blue Lobster, number 2. Mona, number 3. Mona getting the pin like usual. Thank you, Mona. Love you too, Zane. Back in the water, back in the water. How's everybody doing today? Hey, thank you so much, Zane. Hello, Luna. What's up, Hellboy? And where Warwolf is in Belgium, right on. All right, so I think that everything is looking okay. I'm trying to do a live video on Twitch today. If you guys haven't yet, look me up on Twitch. I would really appreciate the support. See if I can make something happen there. There's a link on my profile. Just click that link, and in there you'll find a link to my my Twitch in there, or just search the same username, but instead of the periods, put an underscore, ethereal underscore in underscore e, and that's my username on Twitch. All right, let's see here. All right, I think I'm gonna say goodbye to my TikTok viewers and head over to my other TikTok account. What's up, Finny Winnie? Real Love is here on Twitch. Says, remember you saying happy birthday to me? Feels like years ago, and now you're on my For You page. So happy. Oh, I'm so happy you're here too. Yeah, so that's my TikTok, my main TikTok. So look me up there. That's my moderator, Mona. Appreciate you, Mona. All right, there's a YouTuber who's copying me, huh? Who's the YouTuber that's copying me? Is it the Handpan girl? If so, I already knew that, and I'm okay with that. Let's see here. We'll go live on my other one. Doubted W is here, and Mona on Twitch too. Thank you. So good to see you guys joining me. All right, here we go. Let's go live on the tickety talkety TikTok. Here we go. Let's do it. Hey, what's happening? What's happening? How is everybody doing? Thank you for being here. Hello. We got 3 live streams going on right now. We got YouTube here, TikTok here, and Twitch over here. Hey, thank you for the roses, and Yamo is in the chat. You guys should go follow my buddy Yamo. Yamo plays the same instrument I do, the handpan. Thank you, English Assassin. Hey, thank you so much, Donna. Appreciate you. For some reason, my Twitch phone is so much more zoomed in than the other ones. Gabby girl in the chat says, found you. Mike's mom from Ethel. Yes, how are you? Good to see you. Thank you for being here. The mic quality is bad. Uh-oh. Over modulation, huh? That's kind of weird. I haven't had that problem when I've live streamed with this cell phone before. I tell you what, let's see if we can maybe stop it and start it over again. Let's try. All right. All right. Hey, thank you, Seb. Appreciate you. Let's try this again. Hey, thank you, Puppeteer. Is it still sounding bad on Twitch? All right, let's just close it out and start it over again, I guess. Okay. Let's see here. You think I'm the best? Thank you. All right, let's try this again. Here we go. Jasper. You think I look like one of the 12 disciples, huh? The microphone's bad again. All right, that's strange. I'm gonna try going live on Facebook instead, and tell me if it's the same quality on Facebook. If it's still bad on Facebook. Let's try this. Let's find out if it's the app or if it's the cell phone. Let's try going live on Facebook. Here we go. You think I look like Uncle from R2D2, huh? Right on. Let's try this here. Going live on Facebook. Thank you, Medcalf and Allah. You think I look like an old wise guy? Thank you. Sounds okay on Facebook, huh? Thank you, Jersey. Well, I guess that narrows it down to Twitch being the problem. Let's move this way a little bit. There's a rock back there I keep tripping on. Don't want to trip and fall in the water all the way. I'm trying to stay somewhat dry, keep myself somewhat warm. It's a little bit cooler today than has been recently. Hello, how are you, Shania? What's up, Evie and Audrey? Thank you, Meg. Shout out to Mason. Thank you, Snake Eyes. Thank you, Country Rose. Thanks, Travis. Yeah, I got some ducks swimming around me here today. Thank you, Lindsay. Thank you, Megan. Thank you, Dan Boy. What's up, Jane? Thank you, Doa. It's just something I came up with in the moment here, Johnny. Where am I at and what time it is? Dale wants to know. Thank you, David. I am in Northwest America, state called Idaho, city called Coeur d'Alene. Time here is 3:32 p.m. or 15:32 for those of you that measure time that way. Thank you, Dan Simpson and Aaron. Thank you, Taylor. Why am I standing in the water? I'm standing in the water because it makes the water. It makes the makes the music sound better. Playing this instrument in the water is so much fun, and it's summertime. Thank you, Dante. Dale's watching from the UK where it's almost midnight. Hey, how's it going, Sam and Aliyah? How are you guys? Aliyah. Thank you, Tiz, Aaron, Dante. Thank you, Twin. And who's that? Gone? Gone Bach? Thanks, William. Aiken wants to know if people ever discover me in the woods. They do, yeah. People sometimes come down here in kayaks and paddle boards. Say hello. Johnny says, "Are you in a random creek or is it you're on your property? Where do you find these water spots?" I am not on my property. This is public property right here. Well, all water is public property, unless it's like a pond on somebody's property, surrounded by someone's property. But this is part of the river, and the river flows from Lake Coeur d'Alene all the way in here in Idaho, all the way through Washington State. Lisa Polarin says, oh my God, I've been following you since the beginning. Thank you so much for following me so long. I appreciate you. What's up, Ethereal? Thank you, Twin One. Is it cold? Yeah, the water's not warm. And today the air temperature is a little bit cooler than it has been recently. I think today the air temperature is about 76 degrees Fahrenheit, which is maybe close to 21 degrees Celsius. No gators here. This is Idaho. Idaho is just a couple hours south of the Canadian border. Way too cold for alligators and crocodiles here. Thankfully. Looks like we got a flash goal here. Let's start the flash goal. If we meet this flash goal, I will give you guys a little tour of where I'm at here. Show you around a little bit. Send me a rose if you want to help out with that. Thank you, MTH and Philip. Thank you, Twin. Ash. Justin. Thank you, Anissa. Are there fish in the water? There are certainly fish in the water. Sand. Thanks, Tina. Chris. It's going really good, Cody. How about yourself, man? Did you see a duck back there, Ryan? Thank you, Karen. Roxanne. Appreciate you. Yeah, join my fan club by typing that orange heart right there on the top of the screen. I'd appreciate that. Thank you, Mona. Mona's my awesome moderator in Denmark. Was that Clean Queen I just saw? What's up, Clean Queen? And Ron Diver's here. Thank you, Chris. I'm so glad you think it's peaceful, Adele Primo. Thank you, Brutix. Smoker Club. Thank you, Mason. Mason's one of my OG followers. How's it going, buddy? Thank you, ramen and bagels. All right, let's try something different here. What should I do next? What do you guys want to see me do next? Should I spin this thing around and let a stick bounce on the notes? Or should I put some balls inside the hole and roll it around, let the balls play the notes? Comment stick or a ball, stick or ball. What should I do next, stick or ball? What do you think? We got some stick and spin votes. Stick or ball, what do you guys want to? It looks like it's gonna be stick. Looks like it's gonna be stick. Okay, okay. Let's spin this thing around and play it with a stick. Let's do it. And yes, there is a link on my profile. Click that link, you'll find my Spotify link in there, and I appreciate the support. Download and stream my music. Thank you, Nicole. All right, you guys ready? Let's do it. My handy dandy, trusty stick here. Tabs wants me to spin it. Kyle is voting for balls. We'll do balls next. How about it? And Dustin says, you are the embodiment of chill vibes, brother. Thank you. And Chasey Cooper says, thank you, Magical Bogman, for the lovely music. You're welcome. All right, here we go. Let's spin this thing around. Let's do it. Here we go, right? How cool is that? Thank you, Mallory. Isn't that rad? Let's try that again. Here we go. Isn't that so unique? Love it. Isn't that so cool? So let me show you guys what's happening here. So this instrument right here, of them spinning around, playing with a stick, is called a handpan. Thank you, Nick Burrow. The handpan basically is just two pieces of sheet metal formed into bowls and glued together at the seam. And then on the bowls are some divots. And the divots are what makes the sound. The larger the divot, the deeper the tone. And then the smaller the divot, the higher the tone. Thank you, Dustin. Thank you, Tabs. So what happens here is I spin it and I let the stick bounce on the divots. And as it bounces on the divots, the stick plays the notes. So here we go. Let's try that again. Let's try it again. Here we go. Ready? All right, here we go. Thank you, Sarah. Isn't that cool? Let's do it one more time, then I'll put some balls in there for you guys. Here you ready? Isn't the duck behind me so cute? Lots of ducks here in the river here. Thank you, Sophia and Damien. All right, here we go. So that was spinning it and playing with a stick. Let's put some balls inside of this thing. Thank you, corresponding. All right, here's the balls. I've got big balls and little balls. Which one should I put in first? A big or a little? Tell me in the chat. Big or little? Big or little? What should I put in first? Hi, Fabian. How's it going, buddy? Twin wants a little one. Mason wants a little one. We got more lots of little votes. Okay, all right. It's gonna be a little ball first. Let's do the little ball first. Here we go. Thank you, not Joshua. All right. Let's do a little ball first here. All right, here we go. You ready? Thanks, Damien. One little ball going in first. All right, little ball is in there. We'll save these ones for later. So what's gonna happen here? So, thank you, Jack and Bunny call. As I was showing you before, there are divots in the metal, and the divots are the notes, right? So if I wanted to play it with my hands, I just tap on the divot area, right? Well, the divots, they push to the inside of the instrument, right? So when they push to the inside of the instrument, they make a bump, like this bump right here, right? So as the ball rolls around on the inside and hits the bumps, that plays the notes. The ball plays the notes when it hit the bumps. So here we go. And it's in the water, so it's gonna make some really cool, like, water type sounds too. All right, here we go. You ready? Yeah, we'll put some more balls in after this one. Right now there's just one little ball. I wouldn't say it's cold here. It's on the cooler side of warm. About 76 degrees Fahrenheit here today, 21 degrees Celsius. Tabs wants me to put another one in. You guys want me to put another one in? What size ball should I put in next? Thank you, Tanya. Comment big or little, big or little. What should I put in next? Big or little? You love my hair? Thank you. Superstar. Big or little? What should I put in next? What do you think? All right, we got little boats and some more little boats. Some big boats, more big boats. A bunch of big boats on YouTube. We got some more little boats. I'm thinking that, I don't know, it's pretty close. Between little and big. All right. I think it's gonna be another little ball. Okay, let's put another little ball. All right, should we put a big one in? All right, looks like we got a bunch of votes for big on YouTube. All right, here we go. I'm gonna let this thing go, and we're gonna put another ball in. Here we go. Ready? All right, here we go. All right, I think that YouTube has won me over. We'll put a big ball in next. Here we go. All right, here we go. There's one little ball in there. Now we're gonna put one big ball in there. Whoa! We're gonna try to put one big ball in there. Oh my gosh, I keep missing. I obviously was not a basketball player. All right, now we got one little ball and one big ball in there, and then two left. All right, here we go. We'll roll this thing around, see what it sounds like. Oh, we got a flash goal we're working on too. I forgot about that. If we meet the flash goal, I'll show you guys around a little bit. That's the flash goal right there. Send me a rose. You want to help me with that? All right, here we go. You ready? One big, one little. Thank you, twin. Thank you, Mr. E. 1-4 chord. Thanks, Renee. Dylan. Twin, Blue Jay. Patrick. PJ. What's up, sweet Emily? Thank you, Pacheco. Twin. Period. Is this my river? Some people think that I'm the troll that guards the river, but I'm not. It's not my river. Sometimes I do pretend to be the troll that guards the river, though. Thank you, Weed. Sweet Emily, appreciate you. Okay, so there's currently one little ball and one big ball inside of the UFO. What should we put in next? Should we put in another little ball or another big ball? Tell me in the chat, little or big? Little or big? What should we put in next? Little or big? We got a big boat and a little boat. A little boat, a big boat. It's pretty even at the moment. Little, big. Oh, some more big boats. Little boats. A pig ball? I don't have any pig balls. Little ball. Okay. Looks like little is in the lead. Okay. All right. Let's bring this thing to a stop. We're going to put another little ball. Here we go. Ready? Here we go. I love the sounds that it makes as the balls are coming to a rest. Gotta love the resting ball sounds. All right, here we go. Ready? We're putting in another little ball. And then all we got left is one left over. The big ball to end us over. Here we go. Jim, thank you so much. Oh, doesn't it sound so satisfying, Aaron? I'm good. Melvin, how are you, man? All right. All right, here we go. We got two big balls and we got two little balls and one big ball inside of the UFO. Thank you, Wolves and Blue Jay. Hey, look at that. We just met our gift goal too. Thank you so much. You guys are amazing. If you haven't yet, tap that orange heart right there and join my fan club. I would really appreciate the support. Let's throw another gift goal up there. Thank you, guys. Here we go. Two big balls, two little balls, one big ball. Let's see what it sounds like. Thank you, Isabel. Thank you, Sid. Chico. Tabs wants to know why did I put water in the tube. Thank you, Petrol. I put water in the tube so that the tube doesn't float away. Thanks, Jim Pine. Hello in the Philippines and Massachusetts. Where are the rest of you guys watching from? I I am in Northwest America, state called Idaho, city called Fort Where are you at? Hello, Ohio. What's up, Mr. Beast? Brielle. Tennessee in the chat. Florida, Oregon, UK. All right, here we go. We got one ball left to put into the UFO. Let's let the balls come to a rest. My favorite part, letting the balls come to a rest. They make some pretty rad sounds. Thank you, Kristen. Here we go. Balls coming to a rest. Here we go. I love that. That's my favorite part. That's my favorite part. They make such cool sounds, all on their own. Thank you, Witchy number 1 and Philip. All right, here we go. We got one ball left. One ball left. One ball left. You ready? Here we go. Last ball. Last ball, last ball, last ball. You love this? Thank you, Alley Cat. Hello, Tony in Missouri and Tabs in the UK. Ruslana. Thank you, Bambi. Sending some positive vibes for Ruslana's boy Sage, who's currently at Sacred Height farting pneumonia. Oh my gosh, everybody send some love to boy Sage's way. Thank you, Katie. All right, here we go. We got all the balls in there. Thank you, Honda. All the balls are in there, all the balls. Thank you, Righteous. I'm not cold yet, but I probably will be. Thank you for saving. Thank you, Mona. Rose Owner. Love you too, Ruslan. All right, here we go. Let's let these balls come to a rest. You, Nate. Here we go. Time to rest the balls. Rest the balls. Here we go. My favorite part. It's my favorite part. You think I look like Wilson from Castaway? I think I've heard that before. All right, here we go. So, in case you're just joining us, thank you, Nate. There are some balls inside of this UFO looking thing here. When we roll the balls around, the balls hit the bumps, the divots push to the inside and create bumps. This thing is called a handpan. This is not how it's meant to be played. I'm gonna play with my hands and show you how it's meant to be played. Most people wouldn't play it in the water though, but I'm not most people. Thank you, Natalia. Thank you, Dion and Ruta. Thank you, Flash. Thank you, Nathan, Brody. Hey, thanks, Bob. Flash sales, what's up? This is Northwest America, a state called Idaho, a city called Coeur d'Alene. Where are you guys watching from? plus. What's up, M? Mod? Alright, see you later, Tabs. What's up, Adele? Good to see you. Alright, so here you go. I'm playing this handpan. Can you hear the ducks quacking behind the camera? So I'm playing this handpan here. There's some balls inside of it. When you roll it around and make some crazy sounds with the balls, we gotta start taking the balls out. There's some big balls in there and there's some little balls in there. Which one should I take out first, a big ball or a little ball? Tell me in the chat, big or little. Hello in Vancouver and Brazil. What should I take out first? Mickey says little ball. Solar says little ball. Chaser wants me to take out a big ball. More little votes. Some big votes on YouTube. Big or little, big or little. What should I take out first? Seems like it's a neck and neck race at the moment between big and little. What are we going to take out first? Okay. It looks like it is going to be a little ball. Alright, let's take out a little ball first. Here we go. You ready? Got it. Balls come to our rest. Here we go. Never get old. I love listening to those balls come to a rest. Alright, here we go. Let's take a little ball out first. Here we go. Little ball coming out first. It's in there somewhere. In there somewhere. There it is. Got it. Little ball coming out. Alright. So now we got 2 big balls and 1 little ball left in there. Let's roll it around and you guys can tell me which one I should take out next. What's up? Thank you, Flash Sales. Alright, here we go. Happy birthday to Honeycling. Alright, here we go. What should I take out next? A little ball or a big ball? Tell me in the chat. Big or little, big or little. What should I take out next? Thank you, Mon. We got a big boat. Another big boat. Some more little boats. Big, big, big. Okay. It's looking like it's going to be a big ball coming out. All right, let's do it. Let's take out a big ball. Here we go. You ready? Taking out a big ball. Here we go. Here we go. Gotta roll it down real good. Making some ball butter. Here we go. Making some ball butter. We're taking out a big ball next. It's the best part right there. Best part. Best part. Listen to those balls come to a rest. Here we go. We got 1 big ball coming out. Oh, there we go. There is 1 little ball and 1 big ball left in there. All right, here we go. Put the big ball away. All right, here we go. We got 2 balls left. 1 little one, 1 big one. What are we taking out next? Let me know in the chat. Big or little? Thank you, Melanie. Big or little? We got some little boats. Another little boat. A couple big boats. Big or little? What's going to be the last one left? Big, big. Little, little. More little. Okay. I think we're taking out a little ball next, guys. It's going to be the big ball. 1 big ball left. All right, here we go. Let's take a little ball. Thank you, CXYAA. Here we go. Here we go. We got to get these balls to come to a rest. Here we go. Let's get these balls come to a rest. Best part every time. Every time. I absolutely love it. All right. We are taking out a little ball. And we'll have 1 ball left. And it's a big one. All right. Here we go. Here we go. Last ball. Last ball. Last ball. Last ball. Here we go. Let's do it. We only have 1 ball left inside. And it is a big ball. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. And then once I get all the balls out, I'm going to play it for you. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Last ball. Last ball. Last Omega Squash thinks I'm cool. Thank you. Thank you, Julie. I'm glad you like it, Emmanuel. What's up, Diane? Wagoneer? This is fun. It is fun, yeah. Gotta roll it around real good. We're making ball butter in there. Gotta make some ball butter. Roll it around real good. Make the ball butter. Alright, here we go. Alright, I'm gonna let this thing come to a rest. I'm gonna take that last big ball out. And then I'll show you what it sounds like when I play with my hands. Nothing in there at all. Here we go, you ready? Let's let this ball come to a rest. Here we go. Oh, come on. We can do better than that. We can do better than that. Sorry. I gotta do better than that. That's the best part right there. You gotta get a good sound of the ball coming to a rest. There we go. That was better. That was better. Okay, here we go. Last ball coming out. Thank you, Sebastian. Here we go. Last ball coming out. There it is. There are no balls left inside. No balls left inside. Put this ball away. And then I'm going to show you what it sounds like when I play it with my hands. Jay subs to me on YouTube. Thank you so much, Jay. What's up, Jamie and Caitlin? Cole Fleming. All right, here we go. In case you're just joining us, this UFO looking thing that I had balls inside of rolling around. Thank you, Quitaiba. This thing here is called a handpan. It's a handpan. It's a musical instrument. It's two pieces of sheet metal formed into bowls with divots in the middle. The divots are the notes, by the way. In case you want to get one of these, there's a link on my profile. Just click that. The smaller the divot, the higher the sound. Thank you, Wolfhanger. And then the larger the divot, the deeper the sound. And then I just tap with my finger right on the edge of the circle. And then these are they're notes. They're tuned to notes. Thank you, Angie. And there's a set of notes on this thing that's kind of like a guitar chord. So when you play a guitar chord, you're playing several notes all at the same time, and they all sound good together, right? Well, it's the same with this. So these notes, they all sound good together. So it doesn't matter what notes you play in what order. And you don't have to know what notes you're playing, and you don't need to know how to read music to play it. So this is basically a drum with notes, and you just tap on it and it makes beautiful music all on its own. How cool is that? So let me play it for you. I've got a major scale on this side, and I got a minor scale on this side. Minor scales are kind of like black keys in the piano. They sound a little more mysterious. Major scales are kind of like the white keys in the piano. They sound a little bit more happy. Here we go. Ready? I'll play the major scale first, and then the minor scale. But thanks, Anonymous. That is the bottom. The bottom is the side with the hole. The top is the side with the bump. Let's play the top. Thank you, Ryan. Period. You guys gotta let me know which one you like better, the top or the bottom. Let's play this. Let's see here. Thank you, Omega. you, Jet. I've got somebody asking me, do you just tap it anywhere you want to? You don't. You don't just tap it anywhere you want to. So you do have to tap um, in the circle here. The circle is what the note is, right? So I tap just on the edge of the circle. Thank you, Sabika. Thank you, Martin. And that's what makes it sound. So if I tap outside of the circle, like this part right here, it doesn't make any musical sound. So you got to tap in the circle. Thank you, Harris. I'm glad you like it, Lee. Jason's stress just went down. I'm glad to hear it, Jason. Saif says, does it have to be in the water? It does not. Actually, most people that plays instruments would never put them in the water. I just have so many of them that I don't really care. A lot of people are worried that if you put it in the water, it might get damaged, water damage. And some of them do get water damage, and some of them don't. But I've got a bunch of them, so I don't really care. Thank you, Peace. All right, let me show you something really cool. All right, so we just we just put a bunch of balls in there, rolled around, right? Thank you, Lucas. Let's get the water out of here. Ooh, that sounds cool, doesn't it? I like just sometimes just dropping it in water. It does kind of make a boing sound, doesn't it? All right, now check this out, right? I was showing this earlier. I'll show you guys again. So I've got this stick right here, right? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna spin this thing. It's gonna spin like this. As it spins, the stick is going to bounce on the notes, and the stick will play the notes as it bounces. Check this out. Ready? It's really cool. All right, we'll do the bottom first, then we'll do the top. Here we go. Thank you, Maddie. How cool is that? Oh. Isn't that wild? Okay, now let's try the other side. Here we go, you ready? So remember, the bottom is a major scale, top is a minor scale. Tell me which one you like better. Kiko likes the top, the first one. All right, let's flip it over and try the other side again. Here we go. Ready? What do the rest of you guys like? Here we go. Ready? Isn't that so rad? We just met our gift goal too. Thank you guys so much for supporting me. If you haven't yet, tap that orange heart right there and join my fan club. I'd really appreciate the support. So in case you're just joining us, this instrument here is called a handpan. And there is a link on my profile. Just click that link there. You'll find some links there in case you want to buy one. Let's flip it over and try the other side. There's also a link into my Spotify and my 9-hour-long sleep playlist on Spotify called the Handpan Man. You can sleep to it all night long. Here we go. You ready? You remember me from 2020? Good, I'm glad. Hello in Indonesia, how are you? Isn't that so cool? King of Streams just ordered one. Which one did you order? Where'd you get it from? All right, now let's try the other side again. Keep flipping it over. Which one did you get? There's some ducks on the riverbank over here. Thank you, Andy. Appreciate you. And Alex. Uriel says your videos are so satisfying. Thank you, Jade. All right, so let's try this. So you've been hearing me spinning around and play it with a stick. Let me play it with my hands for you next. Here we go. Here's my stick. Put my stick back here. Check this out. Ready? Can you hear the ducks quacking in the background? Thank you, Vinny. You think I look younger? Am I getting younger? Thanks, Sharp. So there you go. That is the bottom of the instrument. Let's flip it over and play the top. Here we go. You ready? The top is the side with the bump. The bottom is the side with the hole. Most bottoms have holes, right? All right, here we go. Let's see which side you like better. Ready? The top better. Thank you, MDW. What about the rest of you guys? That was the top I was just playing. Let me play the bottom for you. You guys tell me which one you like better. Get the water out of there. All right. I like just dropping it in the water. It makes some cool sounds. What's up, Caleb? What's up, Ben Penley? like a UFO, isn't it? I love that. All I gotta do is just pat on it and it makes some incredible sounds, right? Thank you, Jack. All right, let's play some of the notes. Bentley likes the bottom better. Thank you, Hobo Arm. You think I'm a chill guy? Thank you. Thank you, Ava. Hobo. Thank you, Oaks. I like the bottom better too. What's up, Katie? Thank you, Daniel. Hey, thank you so much for joining the fan club. Appreciate you. Zane thinks it's interesting. Thank you, Zane. I appreciate it, man. All right. Check this out. Let's put some water inside this thing. Let's fill it up with water and see what happens. The fish are vibing. If you haven't yet, look me up on iTunes or Apple Music or Amazon or something. I would love for you guys to download or stream my music. Just search my username, not the Handpan Man, that's just a nickname, but search my actual username, Ethereal and E, and you'll find my music for download or streaming. I appreciate it. There's also a link on my profile where you can find it. All right, so you've heard what it sounds like without any water in it at all. Let's incrementally fill it up with some water and see how it changes the sound. Here we go, you ready? We're gonna fill it up to about just under halfway full. Just under halfway full. Here we go, ready? Doesn't it sound so lovely, Lee? Lovely Lee, lovely Lee. All right, here we go. It's about halfway, just under halfway full. Oh, here comes some visitors. We got some visitors coming our way, guys. Let's. It's okay. You can come down this way. We got some visitors. Sometimes the visitors think that I'm like a troll guarding the river, and they won't come down. All right, here, hold on. Before we fill it up with water, hold on. Let's empty it because we're gonna have some visitors coming our way, and we'll say hello to the visitors and see what the visitors think about my music. Thank you, Restless. All right, here we go. I'm starting a live video on Instagram too, by the way. If you wanna go look me up there. What's up, Mars Chan? And Elite? Hey, King Keeper's here. What's up, Cam? What's up, Captain? And Alex, Sebastian. Thank you, not Ferns. Hello, Yoshi. What's up in Turkey? We got some visitors coming our way in the background. Can you see them back there? What do you think? You think they're gonna say hello to me? You're gonna think that I'm weird? What's up, Grant? Eliox and Free? What's up, Yoshi? Thank you, Restless. What's up, Zestalicious and Loki Special? Hello, Vinny. Oh my gosh, it's Max. How is it going, Max? My nephew's watching on Instagram. How are you, Max? How's football going, buddy? Here come our visitors here. How's it going? Oh, thank you. I'm glad you like it. Isn't that cool?
It's so gorgeous.
Thank you. Got a little doggy chair, huh?
I haven't seen you out here for a while.
Yeah.
I was just my friend. She's like, "There's a guy here." I was like, "Oh, I see him out here all the time. It's cool." I'm like, "He's cool." I'm like, "It's not gonna."
Good to see you again.
Do you post it? Where?
Oh yeah, so these are live videos right now. This is we got TikTok in the middle and Instagram to the left and YouTube to the right.
Wow.
Yeah.
How do we find you?
Just search Ethereal and E.
All right.
Yeah. Look me up, I'd appreciate it. Yeah. Your friend made it into one of my videos too, actually.
Yeah, I remember that.
Did you see it?
Yeah.
That was great. I loved it. All right, here we go. We'll turn the camera around so we can watch our visitors paddling away in the background. I am in, by the way, the northwest of America, in a state called Idaho. Right outside a small city called Coeur d'Alene is where I'm at. Where are the rest of you guys at? Oh, there's a duck. If you haven't yet, tap that orange heart right there. Join my fan club. I'd appreciate it. Hello in PDX and UK. Thank you, Mona. Did I get a new sub? Thank you. Giovi, Cake Piece is filled up. Thank you. The salt. All right, yeah, let's fill it up with some water. That's what we were doing before our visitors showed up. Wanted to make sure I gave a proper hello to our visitors. All right, here we go. We'll fill it up now. You got it. All right, so currently there's no water in it at all. It's empty, right? So let's fill it up and see if it changes the sound at all. Put some water in there. Here we go. Ready? And hello in France. How are you? B-Bro just sent me a gift on YouTube. Thank you, B-Bro. Hello in Estonia. All right, we are at just below halfway full of water. Once it gets above halfway full, it starts to sink. Thank you, Zane. We're not quite ready for it to sink yet. So here we go. Let's see what it sounds like halfway, just under halfway full of water. Tell me if you notice a difference. Thank you, Zane. Sleep well, Zoe. Thank you, Devin. Thank you, Phoenix. Vinny. Devin, appreciate you. Thank you, a pack a day. And I'm bongo. Sacred Nine. So there you go. Thank you, Kai. So it's about just under halfway full of water. Thank you, Lala and W. So personally, I think that it makes the music sound louder. I think the water inside of it kind of amplifies the sound. Thank you, Juan and Lala. And then when you tap on the top, it makes it like a much deeper sound. See the duck behind me there? Okay, so now what we're gonna do is we are going to fill it up just to halfway full. Once it gets to halfway full, it starts to sink, but we're gonna try and keep it from sinking. Here we go, ready? Okay. Maybe just a hair more. Thank you, Trish. All right, there we go. Now we are definitely at just above halfway full. All right, here we go. So as it starts to sink, the notes are the divots, right? Hey, Johnny, what's up? Yeah, Asian Johnny Boyer. Johnny Boyer used to be one of my students. I used to be an elementary school counselor back in the day, Boyer Elementary School. And Asian Johnny Boyer and his sister were my students. How's it going, Johnny? Thank you, Lala. All right, here we go. So as the notes dip into the water, it'll change the sound. Check this out, right? So the smaller the divot, the higher the sound, and the larger the divot, the deeper the sound, right? All right, so let's see what it sounds like as the notes dip into the water. Ready? Thank you, Chrissy. Yeah, the rope swing's not too far away. Thank you, Jacqueline. Thank you, Sky. All right, here we go. Let's let it sink. Here we go. You ready? It's going to just sink if I let it go. I think it's going to sink and start floating on its side. Thank you. Take a seat. Whatever that is, take a chance. Take a chance. And Voja. There it goes. There it goes. Come on, keep going, keep going, keep going. There it goes. Oh, there it goes. There we go. All right. Now it is floating outside. It's probably about two-thirds of the way full with water. Thank you, Oscar and Layla. All right. So when it's floating outside like this, I like to spin it and then play the notes as they spin. Hey, thanks, Chrissy and Cafe One. We just met the gift goal. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much. Let's throw another one up there. If you haven't yet, please tap that orange heart right there and join my fan club. I would really appreciate the support. And also, if you haven't yet, tap the link on my profile. You'll find my Spotify link in there. Or if you just search my username, not the Handpan Man's a nickname, but my actual username, Ethereal and E. iTunes, Apple Music, Amazon, YouTube. You'll be able to download or stream my nice, relaxing music. Thank you, Tim DuPont. I've even got a 9-hour-long sleep playlist on Spotify called the Handpan Man. Relaxing music and nature sounds. Sleep to it all night long. Wake up next morning, still listening to it. All right, here we go. Let's spin this thing. I'm going to spin it towards me to start out. Oh, I just remembered something. So before I tap it, you follow me on Spotify? Thank you. So before I tap on it, I'm just going to spin it. And it'll make music on its own just from me spinning it. Check this out. Ready? Here we go. Ready? Here, I'll do it further away so you can see what I'm doing, and then I'll come closer so you can hear it a little better. Ready? Here we go. So that's what I'm doing. I'm just spinning it, right? So now I'm going to bring it right underneath of the cell phone where the microphone is, and you'll be able to hear it. Thank you, Howard. There we go. Ready? You hear that? That's just from it spinning. My phone is on a tripod, standing on the bottom of the river. The water's pretty shallow here. Isn't that cool? That's just from spinning it. Does it cost $3,000? Now this one here costs about $1,000. These instruments are pretty expensive. How do I get Wi-Fi? I don't. I just use my cell phone data from the network. All right, so check this out. So now I'm gonna spin it, and I'm gonna tap on the notes as they spin. The divots are the notes. Thanks for the follow on Spotify, Michaela. I appreciate you. And for the rest of you guys, it's just Ethereal and E. That's my username. That's my artist name. Go search that on Spotify. I appreciate the support. Here we go. So what I'm doing is I am hitting the notes as they go into the water, right? So that's when it spins towards me. When I spin it away from me, I'm gonna be hitting the notes as they come out of the water. Check out the difference. The difference is pretty wild. Now, I have more experience spinning it away from me, so I'm able to play the rhythm faster as it spins away from me than when I do when it spins away from me. Did I say that right? Here we go. Let's just spin it away from me. Let's do it. Here we go. That's going away from me. Let's go towards me again. You guys tell me what you like better, away from me or towards me. Thank you, Joey. Hear the ducks quacking in the background there? nighttime in the UK. Perfect timing. Aw, yeah, I hope that my music helps you fall asleep, Zoe. All right, here we go. Let's go away from you one more time. Ready? I love you too. Isn't that cool? All right, so what we're doing is we're incrementally filling this up with water and seeing how it changes the sound. This is a handpan that I'm playing right here. It's super easy instrument to play. It's basically a drum with notes, and you don't even need to know what notes you're playing because all the notes that are on it sound good together, kind of like a guitar chord. So you can play whatever you want on it, and it's gonna sound good. There's a link on my profile, by the way, in case you want to get one. And while you're there, find my Spotify link in there too. All right, here we go. Let's fill it all the way up with water. Thank you, Vulcan, and she want. All right, here we go. We'll let the bubbles out. Here we go. So I won't be able to fill it all the way up with water because there's a lip on the hole, and it'll keep just one bubble of air in the water in there. And that's okay because the one bubble of air actually will make some pretty cool sounds. And hello in Quebec, how are you? Cynthia? All right, so now there should be just one bubble of air in there. Let's see, here we go. So what I'm gonna do, I am going to move the bubble around underneath the bottom of the notes, and it's gonna change the tone. Thank you, James. Hello, how are you? Isn't that cool? Isn't that weird, filled up with water? Thank you, Mona. My name's Adam, in case you guys didn't know that. All right, just 2 more notes to go, and then I'm gonna get all the water out of it. We'll see what it sounds like empty. It's Caitlin says, you should do like sleep music. It sounds so cool. Caitlin, I have a 9-hour-long sleep playlist on Spotify called the Handpan Man. There's a link on my profile. Go check it out. You can sleep to it all night long. Just relaxing music and nature sounds. Thank you, Jesus. All right, so do my fingers hurt? My fingers do not hurt now. It's actually a really gentle touch. So it's about the same amount of force as just tapping somebody on the shoulder. If you play this instrument and your fingers hurt, it means that you're tapping it too hard. All right, so we've got just one bubble of air in there. We're gonna let all the water out, and then we're gonna play it empty. It is under the water at the moment. If I let go of it, it'll sink to the bottom. We don't want that to happen because it's made out of metal, and metal does not vibe well with rocks. See my duck friends behind me there? All right, here we go. Let's get the water out of there. Once it's full of water, it's pretty heavy. So here we go. Let's see if I can get it all out. Now it really looks like a UFO. the beam coming out of the bottom of the UFO, right? All right. Try and get all the water out of there. Okay, I think that's probably good enough. Check this out. When I drop it in the water, it'll make some pretty cool sounds. Check this out, ready? Thank you, Fatal Gray. Ready? How cool is that? Wait for the annoyingly loud car to go away. I can't stand vehicles like that, such noise pollution. If you drive one of those, fix your car, huh? Make so it doesn't sound so awful for the rest of us. Thank you, Harry. Somebody asked where I'm at. I am in the northwest of America, a state called Idaho. A city called Coeur d'Alene is where I'm at. Where are the rest of you guys from? Thank you, Jasmine. Matthias. What's up in the UK? Britain. Boston. Thank you, Izzy. Hello in Nashville. Thank you, Eric Morgan. Marius. Cyprus. Thank you, Kenya. What's up in the Philippines? Hello, Brazil. Connecticut, what's up? Thank you, Merlin. Fish eyes. Hello, Wisconsin. Thanks, Merlin. Sleep well. Butterfly in Kenya. All right, there you go. That was the bottom of it there. Merlin sent me a nice guitar gift. Thank you. Let's flip it over, play the top. So the bottom is the side with the hole, and the top is the side with the bump. What do you like better, the top or the bottom? Thank you, Fish Eyes. Here's the bottom. That was when I was just playing. And this is the top. Josh, Unicorn. sending me the first ever gift. Thank you. You like the bottom better, huh? I like the bottom better too, honestly. Let's try the bottom again. Here we go. Drop it in the water too. You think the ducks like it? I think the ducks like it too. Happy birthday. Thank you, Z. Glad you like it. Thank you, Lewis. Thank you, GSP Dad. Hey, thank you, Eric. We got a visitor coming our way.
Been a long time.
Yeah, how's it going?
Yeah, how you been?
I'm doing great.
Where you been hiding?
What's that?
Where you been hiding?
Oh, yeah, I haven't been out as much this year.
Yeah.
I'm taking more time off.
Good for you.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, you too. Semi-retired, I guess. Yeah, yeah. There goes our visitor in the background on the paddleboard. I love when people start floating through here. LSC wants to know which side is the bottom. The bottom is the side with the hole, and the top is the side with the bump. Normally the top would sound better, but this bump right here is the bass note, and I dropped it onto some rocks at one point. Thank you, DFW. And so the top note, the bass note, does not sound good. Sounds out of tune, sadly. Thank you, Rames Baby and Ethan W. Hello in Turkey. All right, now check this out. Let's take this stick here. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna spin this thing around and let the stick play the notes as it bounces. Thank you, Smitty and DFW. Appreciate you so much. All right, here we go. Check this out. Ready? Hello in Kentucky. How are you, Adrienne? Lewis says, I love when you spin it. Thanks, man. Me too. Isn't that cool? So that's the bottom. Let's spin the top. Here you go. Thank you. Hello in the UK. Thanks for being a big fan. Appreciate it. What's up, Brandon? There we go. That's the top. Let's try the bottom again. Tell me what I like better, the top or the bottom. Here's the bottom right here. Thank you, Carmelia Moore. Isn't that beautiful? Hello in Mexico. All right, so that's the bottom. Here's the top. Thank you, Joseph likes the top. Hello in Belgium. Jazz says, can you tap the bottom again? Yeah, let's tap the bottom again. Okay, you got it. We'll tap the bottom again. Okay. Here we go. And then we'll just drop it in the water and make the cool sound too. Nothing Personal says, how many of these drums do you have? I've got 21 of them now. Just got my 21st one not long ago. Timber says the bottom is so much better. I like the bottom better too, personally. Island. And in case anybody wants to get one of these instruments, there is a link on my profile, right up on my top line of videos in my bio. Just click that link and it'll take you to where you can shop around and get one. This is called a Handpan. And while you're there, go follow my Spotify too. I got a sleep playlist on Spotify that's 9 hours long, just relaxing music, nature sounds. You can sleep to it all night long, wake up the next morning, still listening to it. Thank you, Robin. I'm doing good. Yags, thank you, Hamid. Courage, my friend Nanette. How are you, Nanette? I'm so glad you think it's wonderful. Thank you. Thank you, Jarn. Let's spin this thing around again. Riley wants a shout out. Happy birthday to Tamia. All right, here we go. I've got a request for me to sing my birthday song. And Period says, which one would you recommend? It really, honestly, it depends on your budget. These instruments are expensive, so you just need to know that they're expensive. The cheapest one that I could recommend is $800. So if you can't afford $800 handpan, there's handpans out there for less than $800, but they just don't sound good, and I wouldn't recommend one. And especially for under $800, there are other instruments that are very similar to a handpan that are not a handpan. They're called tongue drums, just like what's in your mouth, a tongue drum, because the cuts in the middle are shaped like tongues. Yeah, I recommend those ones for people that can't afford handpans, because they sound so much better than a cheap handpan. And there's some links in there to those as well. And yeah, just shop around, and if you got any questions, just shoot me a message. I'd be happy to help. So thank you, Jeremy. Why am I in the water? I'm in the water because it's summertime, number one, and number two, because playing handpan in the water is so much more fun than out of the water. How often do they need to be tuned? As long as you don't damage it, it shouldn't need to be tuned. But handpans are kind of fragile, so they can get knocked out of tune. and they're not easy to tune. You can't tune them on your own. You need to send them to someone who can tune them. Which, if you get one of these instruments, you should not get rid of the box, because in order to send it to someone, you're gonna need to have the box to send it to them in. So, thank you, Hello Kitty. Appreciate you. Thank you, Nadil. Do I meditate? I kind of think that playing these instruments is kind of a form of meditation. And does the water damage them? It can damage them, yeah. So that's why I usually don't put my really nice ones in the water. I put my not so nice ones in the water. Where am I from? I am in Northwest America, state called Idaho, city called Coeur d'Alene is where I'm at. Thank you, Karen. Let's see here. There we go. Do my hands hurt? My hands do not hurt. No, if your hands hurt from playing these instruments, then you are playing them too hard. All right, so I think I want to try something. Earlier, I was trying to do a live video. So I've got 3 cell phones doing 3 different live videos at the moment. This is YouTube here, TikTok here, and Instagram over here. So earlier, I tried to do a live video on Twitch, but the audio wasn't working out. So I think I'm going to try and do a live video on Twitch again. So if you're watching on YouTube, or no, if you're watching on YouTube or TikTok, don't go anywhere. You guys can stick around with me. But if you're watching on Instagram, I'm going to say goodbye to my Instagram viewers and try to do a live video on TikTok again. What's up, Montana lady? How are you? So let's see if I can do a live video on Twitch. By Instagram, look me up on either YouTube or TikTok or Twitch. There's a link on my profile where you can find all my socials, by the way. All right. You think my music is mellow? Thank you, Olivia. Appreciate you. All right. Let's see what happens. So if you guys could do me a favor and look me up on Twitch. Same username, thank you, Davi, but instead of periods, there is underscore. So it's ethereal underscore in underscore E is my username on Twitch. And I'm going to try and do a live video there. Earlier, the audio wasn't working. Let's see if I can do it and have the audio work better this time. All right. Thank you, Alfie. Hello in Rathdrum. All right, here we go. Let's give Twitch a try here. See if it'll work. Here we go. Let's see here. All right, let me know if this works or not. Go look me up on Twitch and tell me if the audio is okay. Thank you, mate. Caleb. No okay? What does that mean, Mona? Is that good or bad? The sound is bad. Yeah, that's really weird. I don't understand, because it was fine on the other platforms. Oh, man. Let's see here. That's weird. Bummer. Happy birthday, Bubble Yum. Oh man, bummer. All right. See if I can figure out what to do here. All right. Hi, Isaac. Let's see here. I think I might try and do some co-hosting. These are the kind of things that happen when you find a new fishing spot? You think so, huh? Let's see if there's anyone interesting to co-host with. Oh, shoot. Sorry about that, guys. I don't see anybody. Bummer. You think I look like Bang Chan from Stray Kids, huh? What do I want to do here, guys? What do I want to do? I couldn't get Twitch to work there. Let's see here. Am I in Oregon? No, I'm in Idaho is where I'm at. Such a bummer. You're on Twitch? Thank you, Catalina. Let's see here. What can I do? What can I do? Huh. All right. Well, guys, I think I'm losing my motivation here and probably needing to get out of the water anyways. So, I'm going to say goodbye to my YouTube viewers, and I'm going to try to do a Twitch video from my phone that I'm broadcasting on YouTube from. So if you're watching on YouTube, look me up on TikTok or Twitch, and let's see if I can make Twitch work on this phone. Okay? Love you guys. Bye, YouTube.